ते props to them. मत्था टेको।
It's very common among K-pop females.
ये वीडियो मैं जो एक्सपेक्ट किया था ना ये बिल्कुल
Extreme fans, since they thought she was just trying to get attention.
ਇਹ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਫੈਨਸ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੰਮੇ ਪਾਓ। Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. आज हम करने वाले हैं The Misery of Being a Female K-pop Idol। तो इसमें शायद अभी वैसे मेरे को कोई आइडिया नहीं इस वीडियो में क्या होने वाला है, तो इसलिए हम क्या कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। डिस्क्रिप्शन में तो लिखा है बिकमिंग एन आइडल इज अ ड्रीम ऑफ मैनी पीपल, बट औखा है इन शॉर्ट काफी लिखा हुआ है ना, बेसिकली इन शॉर्ट काफी औखा है। तो हम देखेंगे भी उन्हें क्या प्रॉब्लम है। तो भी हमें लगता है भी हाँ बहुत नजारे ले रहे हैं, मुझे तो पता है, अभी मैंने थोड़ा सा पहले पता है बाकी वीडियोस देखी हुई या कितना हार्ड होता है उनको भी। आज हम आपके साथ देखेंगे भी क्या है प्रॉब्लम्स, या मे बी या मैं सोच रहा था वो है या नहीं है। तो so without wasting any time, let's start the video। इसलिए हम रिएक्ट कर रहे हैं, ठीक है।
Becoming an idol is a dream of many people, but in return, the price sometimes gets too expensive, especially for female idols. In order to become a bright star in the industry, a lot of young girls have to go through such hardships that most male trainees never have to go through and will never understand. Number 1, sexual.
ते मतलब हमने वैसे पहले मेल वाली देखनी चाहिए थी, चलो कोई नहीं, कहीं सिस्टर अब बाद में मेल वाली देख लेंगे। जो बाकी ग्रुप्स मेल वाले ग्रुप का बाद में पता लग जाएगा, पहले फीमेल का लग जाए। चलो।
Sexual temptation. Becoming an idol means your popularity is widely spread and popular to fans around the world, as well as people working in the industry. However, for female idols, it's not always good to be famous. Female idols often face the dangers of sexual temptation from male fans, colleagues, managers, even CEOs of their agencies once they reach a certain level of popularity. In a talk show, a Sistar member once advised Sohye of IOI.
이게 좀 신인 때는 정말 막 선배들이 막 가만히 안 놔두잖아요. 남자 선배들.
보라 씨 그랬었어요?
네.
Advised Sohye of IOI.
남자 조심해라 그러면.
이게 좀 신인 때는 정말 막 선배들이 막 가만히 안 놔두잖아요. 남자 선배들.
보라 씨 그랬었어요?
네. 아니요. 그게 아니에요. 그러니까 이제 뭐 선배님들이 다 착한 사람만 있는 게 아니잖아요. 남자들이. 그러니까 그냥 좋은.
If you're a rookie, the male seniors wouldn't leave you alone. Not all seniors are good. I'm not saying that you shouldn't date, but be careful. Goddess Chaeyeon of Dia once revealed on Happy Together that there were many male idols who wanted to get to know her, including the seniors she admires. Sohee of IBI also said that her former manager usually arranged her to sit next to him and once suggested, "Let's get married." And here comes one of the most frustrating incidents. The male manager of Pristine was once suspected of having an inappropriate action toward member Sihyun when he tried to help her cover with a blanket. At first, the act seems to be a very heartwarming thing that people do for others. But many fans...
So, मतलब मैंने जो एक्सपेक्ट किया था वही, मैंने तो खास चलो मारा मोटा अभी उनको भी परेशानी होती होगी, ठीक है, कुछ ये तो ज्यादा सीरियस ही होगी वीडियो तेरी पड़ी हुई।
was a bit too much. He put the blanket on for Sihyun from behind as if he was trying to hug her. Everyone can see the confused and uncomfortable expression on Sihyun's face. The male manager received many criticisms from fans afterwards. Many netizens were discontent with the close collision between the manager and the girls. Most people thought it would be better if the company added at least one female manager to take care of the group in sensitive tasks, such as dressing up and covering. Number 2. Improper clothes. Whether pursuing a sexy or cute concept, female idols are always wearing more revealing outfits than their male counterparts. Regardless of hot or cold weather, shorts and skirts are always the items associated with the girls. The reason is very simple. These types of clothes help them show off their legs, which will draw attention. As you all know, most of the award ceremonies are usually held at the end of the year, scattered from November, December to January next year. This is the coldest time of the year. The temperature can drop to minus level. That means if you want to go out, you have to wrap yourself in sweaters, thick jackets, and scarves. But the female idols do the complete opposite thing. They are forced to wear thin and short clothes when performing and on the red carpet. The materials are often chiffon or silk, which should only be worn in hot weather. This has become a great worry to fans since forever, but things seem not yet to change. For instance, Lovelyz is a typical case. Performing at an event on January 23rd, the girls chose sweet, lovely pastel outfits. But these beautiful costumes seemed useless in keeping them warm. The Lovelyz girls were all shaking while performing. As you can see, all the members had to wear short skirts, thin coats, and it looks like none of them were wearing pantyhose. Even in the edited photos, you can clearly see their faces and eyes turned red due to the coldness. It is known that Lovelyz...
अगर मैं एग्जांपल लूं भी चलो मान लो मैं कर रहा ठीक है मैं कमरे च भी डीप शॉर्ट कपड़े पा के बैठ गर्मी वाला बेसिकली हाफ स्लीव नहीं पा के बैठ सकता ठीक है अंदर भी ते प्रॉप्स टू देम ओ काफी हार्ड है ठीक है तो बाद मैं 5-6 कपड़े पा के ऐसे निकल जाता आप भी कुछ रिलेटेबल भी पता नहीं मैं बोल क्या रहा हूँ एक मिनट भी ये कैसे कर लेते हैं ठीक है भी ऑब्वियसली मतलब वो कंपनी कहती है ना पाओ कंपनी का ज्यादा कंट्रोल होता है उनपे है ना बट वैसे तो ये काफी बैड चीज है बट अभी
were performing at an event in the Gangwon province. The temperature in this place at that time dropped to minus 10 degrees Celsius. Although they all look very pretty in these clothes, it is clear that these are not reasonable performance outfits in such harsh weather. Just look at their faces in these photos. Do they look happy to you? When the pictures of Lovelyz's performance were released, many netizens expressed how they felt sorry for the girls. Most people think the stylist should put the girls' health first, instead of worrying too much about their appearances. But Lovelyz is not the worst case. Before that, Red Velvet also made their fans so worried, for they have performed many times in super thin, short outfits that were obviously not warm enough. Though the girls looked extremely beautiful and energetic on stage, when no one noticed, they quickly huddled together and held each other's hands to dispel the cold, while still managing to keep a
देखो
smile.
एक बात इनकी ये भी अच्छी भी वो छिट से पता नहीं लगने देते ना ये वैसे एक्चुअल में टेक्निकली ये बुरी चीज है भी ना भी वो इतने अच्छे से कर देते हैं ठीक है वो तो अच्छी बात है बट ये एक्चुअल में बुरी चीज ये भी बेचारों को समझ रहे हो आप
That's just so heartbreaking. This is not the first time Red Velvet had to perform under cold weather in such fragile outfits. Again, at MBC Gayo Daejeon, these poor girls continued having to perform in negative 1 degree Celsius. They even breathed out smoke because it was too cold. In contrast with Red Velvet, BTS's outfits look way warmer than that of the girls. The female MC standing in the middle was also dressed in a super thick coat and gloves, while Red Velvet had to wear miniskirts, no jackets or pantyhose. Similarly, at the Seoul Music Awards on January 25th, most female artists appeared under negative weather in revealing outfits, showing off thighs and shoulders. Mamamoo were so cold that they even had to hug each other while doing an interview. Not to mention, besides having to suffer from thin clothes under freezing weather, these types of outfits are often too short and thus make the girls uncomfortable when performing. Even when they have protection shorts on, they still cannot be able to feel comfortable in this situation. If female idols keep being forced to mistreat their physical health and mental health like this, how soon will they collapse? Number 3. High heels nightmare. Performing on high heels is very common among K-pop females.
ये वीडियो मैं जो एक्सपेक्ट किया था ना ये बिल्कुल उधर है ठीक है मैंने सोचा था अभी जो मेल वालों को होती होगी ये तो ये तो सीरियसली बड़ा काम लेगी अभी यार मैं एंजॉय नहीं कर पाऊंगा कोई भी परफॉर्मेंस या देखी ना
idols. Because high heels enhance the beauty of the body and are always considered as an indispensable weapon of women. With the working intensity and dense schedule of female idols, wearing high heels every day is inevitable. And of course, most female idols suffer from the terrible side effects of high heels. On the show Knowing Brother, Hani of EXID revealed that she has ingrown toenails due to wearing high heels regularly. Specifically, B. Rain asked if Hani is suffering from ingrown toenails or not. Hani confirmed that she was, although the question is quite sensitive to a girl. The female idol said that having to wear high heels constantly on stage and at events led to a deformation on her toenails and made her extremely hurt when moving. She once had to take off her high heels while performing because she couldn't stand it any longer. However, she then faced many criticisms from extreme fans since they thought she was just trying to get attention.
कैंसरस फैन ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ गुस्सा चढ़ी ਜਾਂਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ मैं पंजाबी नहीं करी सॉरी बट ऐसे फैंस होते हैं एग्जिस्ट करते हैं वो फैंस नहीं फिर वो ऐसे ही बैठे हुए हैं वेले ठीक है
Member of Nine Muses, Hyuna, also shared the consequences she suffered after 10 years of wearing high heels.
नहीं ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਫੈਨ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਹੇਗਾ फैन ठीक है हेटर तो चलो कहेंगे तुम ही मेरा बट जो फैन होएगा भी अगर मान लो हम ठीक है आर्मी है ठीक है अगर बीटीएस को प्रॉब्लम हो रही है भी आप बूट नहीं पाने इसने तो ये थोड़ा ना उनको गालियां निकालने लगे आप बूट क्यों नहीं पा रहे ये आगे के चलो ठीक है आप कोई और पा लो ये होते हैं ना फैंस ये मुझे ये फैंस नहीं होने कहेंगे ये तो झूठा कर पंजाबी नहीं कर रही है सॉरी बट झूठे हैं वो ठीक है
Heels. The fourth toe on my left foot is deformed. My left pelvis also cracked. To conclude, wearing high heels may make the girls look beautiful, but it causes a terrible consequence on their health. Number 4. The obsession over weight. Female idols often face huge pressure from both the agency and the public in terms of weight. Even the legendary idols like IU, Ailey, Eunji, or Suzy couldn't avoid criticisms around their weight when first debuting. Therefore, almost no girl dared to neglect their scale. To maintain a standard body, many female idols apply very strict diets. Some of the diets can bring immediate results but are really harmful, especially IU's diet. An apple for breakfast, 2 sweet potatoes for lunch, and a protein shake for dinner. This should be called a starving diet instead of a weight loss diet. On July 12th, Red Velvet performed their
इसके साथ तो ये इतना तो ब्रेकफास्ट ही हो जाएगा कोई कम है चलो
new song Red Flavor on Show Champion. During and after the performance, Wendy attracted a lot of attention because of her super slender figure. Even a few ribs were exposed. Many fans were shocked at Wendy's appearance since she was getting thinner each time Red Velvet came back. When Wendy first debuted, she used to be criticized a lot for her chubby appearance. Under such pressure, the female idol tried everything to lose weight, from applying a starving diet to skipping rope hundreds of times a day. But the result didn't come out as she wished. Instead of being praised for losing weight, Wendy was once again criticized, but this time for being too skinny. Similarly, there was a time when Chinny of Oh My Girl weighed only 38 kilograms. Doctors said that the female idol was suffering from anorexia. Since August 2016, Chinny's condition has not improved, so the management company agreed to let her suspend activities. In November 2017, Chinny announced her departure from Oh My Girl as well as WM Entertainment due to health reasons. Just look at her arms in this picture. There's hardly any muscles on them. At that time, this picture had become viral and worried a lot of fans. Number 5. Periods.
इधर Kpop वालों Kpop सारा नहीं कहेंगे चलो कोई हैं जो उनको अपना सॉर्ट आउट करना चाहिए जो ये गंद पाया हुआ है सही में बताऊं ना अभी ऑफली आप अंडरस्टैंड कर पा रहे हो पंजाबी मेरी अभी यहाँ से निकल रहा है ठीक है मैं दिलों गाला काट रहा अभी ठीक है इसलिए हिंदी नहीं आ रही बट
In fact, this once a month thing that every girl has to go through is a big nightmare for almost all female idols. Periods for sure make them extremely uncomfortable when performing on stage. However, they still have to act like nothing so that the audience won't notice anything strange. In the pot stand show, Sion's confession received sympathy. She said, "I hope everyone recognizes the struggle of girl groups when going through the sensitive days every month." Also, during the show, Heechul had an open conversation with Pristine. At first, he seemed a little bit startled, but then joined the story. Heechul said, "I'm quite close to many girl group members. Many of them have shared about this. They said that during that time, they felt like they're dying." He continued, "I heard it was a very difficult time because the girls became extremely sensitive and tired, but had to keep smiling because that's what celebrities do." Things do not stop there. Female idols often have to participate in a lot of variety shows, reality shows, game shows, and overnight tours. Because tampons are so inconvenient, Sometimes they have to take contraceptives to delay their periods. This is for sure not good for their health at all, but since they have to record for a long time, they have no choice. They can't just rush to the bathroom in the middle of the record. In fact, this issue is less discussed as it is considered very sensitive, but Pristine's confession has helped people realize the difficulties female idols are facing. Women's periods should be seen as a totally normal biological thing that they don't need to feel ashamed of every time they mention it. As we can see, becoming a female idol is never easy. All the girls in this industry have sacrificed a lot as well as faced many dangers. What we can do for them is to sympathize and keep supporting them every day. So what do you think about the disadvantages of being a female idol? Which one do you find the most serious? Comment your thoughts down below. I'll read them all. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more great content. Thank you for watching.
तो ये वीडियो तो मैं शुक्र करो देख ली। मैंने पहले कभी नहीं सोचा ये भी मुश्किल आते हुए, सच में बताऊं तो ठीक है। मैंने कहा अभी हार्ड वर्क करना पड़ता है, ठीक है, वो सारों के लिए है, वो तो इंक्लूडेड है, ठीक है। ये एक्स्ट्रा है चीजें, वो सिर्फ वीमेन वालों को, मतलब फीमेल K-pop आइडल को सफर करनी पड़ती है। ते प्रॉप्स टू देम। मथा देखो अभी मैं क्या बोलूं, अभी क्या आपको पता चाहिए वैसे पहले। अब ये वीडियो आप होपफुली देखी हुई कईयों ने, ज्यादातर तो नहीं देखेंगे, बट जो 2% देखी हैं तो रिस्पेक्ट, तो हैशटैग रिस्पेक्ट टू K-pop आइडल्स लिख देना, ठीक है, या हैशटैग रिस्पेक्ट ही लिख देना। ते उनको काफी हार्ड चीजों से जाना पड़ता है, ठीक है। तो वह बड़ा ही बुरा है। अभी सॉरी, मतलब मैं इतना बड़ा तो नहीं हूँ, अभी मैं अच्छी चीजें मेरे सच में दिमाग में कुछ नहीं आ रही, ठीक है। मैं आप छोटा सा बेबी सा जवाक सा हूँ, ठीक है। सॉरी, मतलब आप अच्छी अच्छी बातें सुनने वाले एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो, बट मुझे अच्छी बातें करनी नहीं आती, पता नहीं निकलती नहीं। बट शुक्र का हमने ये वीडियो देख ली तो और पता लग गया। मैंने तो मतलब मुझे वह टाइटल से लगा था अभी कुछ होगा, बट मैंने जो एक्सपेक्ट किया था तेरी पढ़ी हुए उससे बहुत ज्यादा है भी। हाँ, चीजें तो हैं जो ठीक है, पर कभी सोची नहीं भी ये भी होता होगा, ये मैं कह रहा हूँ। सो रिस्पेक्ट टू फीमेल K-pop आइडल्स, ज्यादा मतलब और ज्यादा बढ़ गई अभी यार। चलो आप देख लेना, कमेंट कर देना अगर आप कोई पास कुछ है, आपके पास आप भी कोई बोलना चाहती हो तो कमेंट में पढ़ता ही हूँ, ठीक है। हमारी बात नहीं चलती कमेंट में। बट ये वीडियो काफी सीरियस थी, वो सीरियस इश्यूज थे। और उसने कहा भी आपको कौन सा ज्यादा लगा, मुझे सारी वीडियो लगी, ठीक है। मुझे एक नहीं कहा ये ज्यादा है, सारे ही मतलब बड़े इश्यूज हैं, ठीक है। एटलीस्ट मुझे तो लगा, आप बता देना आपको क्या लगा। So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.